Welcome to our homepage. This is the home of tons of free resources for Pennsylvania researchers, plus the books we write. This is the portal to free resources we offer to you. This is a place where you'll find hundreds, if not thousands, of free 19th century maps and atlases that show residents for each county, as well as landmarks such as churches, mills, and schools. The way you get to all of these free resources is by hovering over any county. You can see what we've posted before you click on it, whether it's complete atlases or landowner maps or links to county histories. For Erie County, I've posted images of the 1855 landowner map showing residents at that time, images of the 1876 atlas showing residents at that time, and links to the unindexed warrant maps in the Pennsylvania State Archives that show metes and bounds boundaries of land purchased by the first individuals from the state or colony. You can learn more about how the early land acquisition system worked and why some land records are on file at the Pennsylvania State Archives while others are in county courthouses on our statewide resources page. Here's an example from Erie County. As you can see, this is the title from the 1855 map. The best way to view each township map is to right-click on it and choose Open Image in New Tab. Then go to the new tab and enlarge it from there. You can also download and save these images. The maps are in the Library of Congress, but I spent about 4 years lugging cameras and tripods down to the Library of Congress as I had time, so the images I took belong to me. If you want to use them for your personal use, including illustrating a family history you're working on, feel free. However, I would appreciate it if you would attribute them to Ancestor tracks. They're not for commercial use. Some of the maps in the map room are laminated, and unfortunately the fluorescent light in the map room reflected off the plastic, even though I got into some contorted positions to minimize that. You may be able to find other 19th century maps on Ancestry or Historic Mapworks, but you'll have to pay for subscriptions for those maps. I've also given links for some map sites that have better images if they are free. Most of the maps we posted were published between 1850 and 1880, and most county histories were prompted by the centennial of America's independence, so they are approximately contemporaneous. Use the 19th century maps, the township warranty maps, and the 1850 to 1880 censuses together to form a picture of the communities your ancestors lived in. Near the 19th century maps, I've added links to relevant county histories that are free and can usually be downloaded from archive.org or Google Books, so you always have access to them. By the way, I suggest you save anything of interest, since you never know if there will be a charge for it later or if it will disappear from the web altogether. Here's an example from the 1855 map of Erie County. Note where the nearest churches and schools, mills, and market towns were on the maps. The community basically revolved around these landmarks. Also note related families and their proximity to your family. Any events you read about in the county history that happened near someone on this map were probably experienced by your family too. If you want to see the very first individual landowners in Amity Township, Erie County, you would click on the link under Erie County Warranty Maps on the same page and be taken to the Pennsylvania State Archives website. The Pennsylvania Land Office started to plat the first tracts on current township maps in 1907, but they only finished about a third of the state before the project ended. I know you can't see much detail on this image, but each tract is numbered and you'll find the size of the tract and the date of the warrant, survey, and patent in the margin, as you'll see on the next image. You'll see that I've highlighted 2 tracts on Amity Township, numbers 9 and 10, in the upper right-hand corner of the warranty map. On the right, you'll see the enlarged descriptions of those 2 tracts that are on the right side of the map. A full explanation of what the warrant, survey, and patent dates mean is on my statewide resources page. I've posted a short video that explains the statewide resources page in detail. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you'll click on the QR code and explore all of the resources we have for tracking your Pennsylvania ancestors through their land tracts.